What is happening, guys? Today I have another video on the road to Seriously 5.0 journey, which will take an analytical look at the hive featured in today's video before I show my master completion. We are going to attempt to outsmart the swarm in this hive as we venture into the trap. As I mentioned earlier, an analytical look will be taken at the beginning, going over the map itself, the mutators attached, and then moving on to some classes I would recommend to beat this escape hive. Once all of this has been covered, I will show my attempt for this map, with the video being chaptered like usual. All the way back in Operation 2, the trap was one of the maps given to us when the Coalition were releasing maps on a weekly basis. Shame that stopped. This map had its own unique feature, where doors would close behind players automatically as they stepped over a threshold. Several of these doors featured in both acts of the hive, so let's throw these up on the screen for you to take a look at. Within each act there is a section that splits into 3 paths, with this mechanism forcing players onto their own individual paths. It is possible to get 2, even 3 players past these doors with very precise timing, but all classes are good enough to handle at least some of the paths without having to use this trick. A weapon room will be featured on each path, with enemy variants being the main difference. All paths converge later on, should players need to double back to help others out. When you first spawn into this map, your team will set down a venom bomb with a 60-second timer, though the venom doesn't move too quickly through this map either. Weapon rooms were mentioned earlier, and none of these will become locked out to players, so here is a full list of all possible weapons you will be able to acquire on the trap. Situational weapons do rely on specific enemies spawning, though there isn't much variance on this map. If you wanted a weapon absent from this list, then I'm sorry to say that it will never be available to pick up on the trap. My general overview of this hive is now complete, and it's time to move on to the next section, covering mutators. Each hive has 7 mutators attached that all need activating to play on master difficulty, though these will never change. Should the trap ever become a featured hive, either daily or weekly, these mutators will remain. Our list this time starts with more stumps. Additional stump enemies will spawn throughout the hive, spawning 2 instead of 1 in some places. Stumps can be difficult to take on as some classes, but a shot grenade is a good way to shut these enemies down. More health. All enemies are granted 50% additional health on all difficulties. I mentioned this in my The Wanderer video, and want to mention it again. I've said for a while that this mutator is additive, and it is in a specific scenario, but with this active on master, enemies in fact have 5 times as much health as normal. A video explaining this concept further will be coming soon. More lethal. Players take more damage from all sources. Stumps will ruin your day even faster, and the venom will kill you even quicker. Damage resistance and stim generation are your best methods to counter this mutator. Big recoil. Recoil is severely increased on all weapons for players only. Single shot weapons, grenades and explosives won't be affected by this, and if you insist on using a faster firing weapon, use short controlled bursts. Longer recharge. Ultimate abilities have their cooldown increased by 400%. This makes even the shortest ultimate cooldown take substantially longer. Certain classes do have skill cards that decrease ultimate cooldown when killing enemies, under specific circumstances, so try to utilise these where possible. Execution rules. Downed enemies can only be killed up close, via melee or execution, with a headshot or an explosive. Enemies downed multiple times will still be killed outright after the 3rd down, but you should try to aim for the head when possible. Iron Man. Players have just a single life to get to the safe room, or escape the hive completely. Dying in the first act isn't the worst situation, providing your team can get to the safe room. Once you die though, you are out for the rest of the act, so try to revive downed teammates. All 7 mutators have been covered, with some of these being painful, big recoil in particular. Knowing everything we do, which classes would I suggest for conquering this map? I will give my 3 suggestions, listing some pros and cons to each, and my first suggestion will be the Anchor. The kit of this class is perfect for this hive, starting out with a great weapon, able to deal plenty of bleeding damage, which can carry through the entire hive. Precision weapons will be plentiful within the trap, making up for the short range of the bolt you start with, and your barrier will be usable at least once, great for use against a stump to nullify their damage. A lack of ammo could be a problem for yourself, so another class able to generate this would be welcome, though not easy to utilise, especially when your team gets split up. Venom specific skill cards are also available on this class, though you may have to wait a while for the Venom to actually catch up. Here are the skill cards I would take with me: Adrenaline Junkie, Barrier Battery, Bloody Shot, Boltok Bandolier, and your 5th card choice, Harness Energy, Venom Recharge, Crazy Tough. Let's take a look at the next class on my list, and this time I want to suggest the Tactician. With several explosive weapons and grenades being guaranteed on the map, you would want to prioritise grabbing these. Use whatever you can find at first though. Your survivability will be lower than other classes, but you do offer plenty of utility for your team. Drop back to the Venom whenever your resupply comes off cooldown, which should be often, especially if you make use of the ultimate cooldown offered in the 3 different ways from this class. As the Tactician, I would take the following cards: Shredder, Venom Boost, Venom Explosive Resupply, Recharge Bounty, with your final card being Cooperation, Resupply Healing Module, Disciplined. Time to move on to the final class suggestion for today's video, and this time I want to suggest the Nomad. Fear is a very powerful tool to have in this hive, and the Nomad's ability to fear enemies through executions can cause continual chaining fear amongst enemies. Optimal weapons can be found within the trap for this class, though ammo could become an issue later on as well. You can generate your own stim shield when executing enemies, also improving your own survivability. My chosen build going into this map would be Armoured Shot, Execution Shield, Phase, Menace, and your final card choice, Marks of Mastery, Consecutive Shot, Concussive Rounds. When I attempted to take on the trap, my chosen class was the Nomad, and I did take this build you see on screen. My optional skill card choice was also Marks of Mastery, since I could get one within the first act. If you have teammates you can communicate with and decide which path you will all take, this could be the main deciding factor on your optional card choice. Everything about the trap has now been covered, so now it's time to run the gameplay for my master attempt. Enjoy.
Time to go!
I've thought that Raven won't wait forever. Time to go.
BJ, we got company! Reject!
Alright, how's it going, people? We are on the trap today. I am playing as the Nomad.
Reject!
The build I'm using will be at the beginning of the video, like normal.
Bomb will be detonating soon!
Applied physics. Please, cooperate and we'll touch off soon. We have to go.
As well as the mutators, and obviously the rest of the video, like the map layout and stuff like that. We do have a marksman with us and a anchor, which we're all quite precision weapon heavy.
Wow.
The reason I really race to the left hand side is because you have those doors that will come up when people go through, and I've got the
Stacking up.
Marks and Mastery skill card on, meaning, you know, I get a lot of benefits with the marker, so I'm trying to basically get hold of that. I do want to get around there and give that, basically help that guy up if I can, but it's a far distance to go. I will help out if I can.
Brilliant.
Get some! I'm reloading. The gas.
But I can't actually see that way.
Stop!
Let's get the active reload on the go. Oh, unfortunately the marksman didn't make it and bled out.
Just another data point.
Reload. Come on.
Oh, this isn't good.
Let's go. Try me.
Losing blood.
Another notch on the Bible.
Right, there we go. We need to try and race to get this guy up. Perfect.
This isn't good. Oh,
Just desperately needed to take out that stump
that's
because it was being a bit of a hindrance for us.
I don't need ammo.
Oh, that guy's already good for ammo.
Grenadier.
There we go. Let's just execute the rest of these.
Grenadier. Sniper.
That was too close.
We want to grab one of these long shots as well if we can.
Sniper. Sniper.
Natural selection.
Who's next? Weapon.
I believe
Right,
we're
perfect. He's not taking the ammo, so we might as well grab it. We need someone to go right and someone to go left here.
Roll.
Ooh, I am taking a lot of damage there.
Reject mark. Yeah.
Roll.
Ready.
I do need something to come a little bit closer.
Reload.
There we go.
Nothing to it.
Reject. Roll. Grenadier. Should have run.
A lot of executing we got in there. Ooh, I am currently the only one left alive.
Reload. Let's go. Try. Roll. Gonna kill every last one of you guys. Let's make some noise.
Oh, are we gonna survive? We do.
Who's next? Reject. Target neutralized. Roll. He's working for a living. There's the safe room. Let's go.
Right, let's not take any chances. Let's just make our way through.
The safe room. Okay, we're all here. That's
We did lose the both of them, but we made it through.
get too comfy. We'll be safe.
So, a little bit messy. Can definitely be done a lot better, that part. But only one of you needs to make it through to the safe room.
That's what I needed. Ah, good.
Time for the next phase.
Ready to rock. Contact over here.
In one ear and out the other.
Reload. Elite Grenadier.
Here I come.
Right, unfortunately we did fail that attempt, so we are attempting once more.
Ready to rock. Incoming blast.
Risky move, but... Oh, but we did already lose someone.
They got low. Come on. Should have run. Reload. Make some noise.
Delete drone.
There we go. Again, very messy at the beginning, and the anchor that we did have unfortunately left. Not the anchor, sorry, the marksman. But both of these characters did die in the first act, and that brought very little with them into the second one. So not ideal, but we're going to still try and make it work.
Supplies here. Got a fight here. Got it. Throwing fire.
Reject marked.
Throwing fire.
That is doing an incredibly high amount of damage to that stump, but I still don't think it's going to be enough to take it out.
Need ammo.
No, it needs maybe 1 or 2 bullets and it should be down.
I'm reloading.
Mark the stuff.
There we go.
Reject.
Nothing to it. Supplies here.
Take a seat. Reject.
Ammo for me. That's mine.
I'm not going to muck about. We're just going to crack on and see what we can take out.
Reload.
Marked an elite grenadier.
That big recoil perk is really hindering us right now.
Let's do it.
But if we can get this stump taken out before moving into that room, we'll be in a much better position.
Come on.
That's it.
Take that. Up
There we
back.
go.
Reload.
Oh, no, didn't mean to jump forward like that. I wanted to drop in.
Sion.
Flashbang.
Oh yeah. That's it.
Elite drone marked.
Ready to rock. Reload. Elite drone.
Elite drone. That's it. Elite drone marked.
Oh, we wasted our bullet there, which isn't ideal. Definitely want some sort of communication when to avoid stuff like that.
Nothing to it.
Reload. Elite roll. Ready to rock. Stop.
Brilliant. Oh, that's bad.
That's it.
Right, just happened to lose my stim shield there, so I'm not gonna muck around much more.
Trust. Incoming flash.
Here I come.
Throwing flash. Who's next?
Throwing frag. Yeah.
Got it. Gun jam.
Nice.
Extraction.
We're safe now.
Right, we do ideally need to get a couple more executions to get our ultimate back. Because remember, we do have that longer recharge mutator on, which is severely hindering us.
Reject.
It's time.
Incoming flash.
Hurry up.
Stay in school. Brilliant. Mark the elite grenadier.
I did kind of forget what the
Incoming flash. Let's go.
enemies at the end were.
Die.
Nothing to it.
Incoming flash.
Oh, wow.
Dead drone.
Someone's gonna pay.
Can't be good enough.
Die.
Very, very messy, but we definitely got there in the end.
Reject.
But that is another map completely done. Thank you for watching until the end of this video. I really do appreciate those of you that stick around to this point. You truly are the MVPs that this channel needs. Within the outro of this series, each map completion has been tracked using this handy checklist. The trap is our 28th hive completion, and we have just 4 left to complete. It's weird to think that in less than a month's time, this series will be over, especially when it started just last year. If this video has helped you out at all, then be sure to drop a like on the video, which will help promote my videos to others interested in gears. Subscribing to the channel would be amazing as well, really helping me out, and if you decide you don't like my future videos, you can unsubscribe later on, no hard feelings if you do. I do have a link to my Twitch channel in the description box below, where I will be streaming Gears 5 twice a week from now on, so if you ever want a hand in a specific map, I'll be more than happy to help you guys out. That's it for now though, Gears. As always, take it easy and I will catch you in the next one.